Samburu National Reserve is arguably one of Kenya's best parks. So then why is it that most people overlook this beautiful place when they're planning their safari here in Kenya? Most people are sticking to the typical safari destinations like Masai Mara, Lake Nakuru or Amboseli. But we have come to show you why we think Samburu National Reserve is an absolute must when planning your Kenyan safari.
Malia.
Good morning from Samburu National Reserve, and more specifically from Larsens camp, which is one of Samburu's newest camps. So obviously we have already made up our mind about Samburu National Reserve. We love it. It has become one of our favorite, if not our favorite, parks here in Kenya. But this video is for you to decide, to make up your mind. Is it worth the drive, the 320 kilometers north of Nairobi? You think so?
Yes.
She thinks so. But also to show you guys around Larsens camp, another part of the Soroi Collection, and how it is an amazing place to stay, whether you're a couple or whether you're a family like we are.
But first, breakfast.
So Larsens camp is part of the Soroi Collection, which if you watched our recent video we filmed in Lumo Conservancy, you will know that we really love what Soroi Collection are doing, both within the community and from a conservation perspective, but also the kinds of activities that they offer for families. If you haven't seen that video, you can watch it at the top, but they're doing a very similar thing here. They're making sure that in this camp there is something for everyone. So whether you're a photographer and you want to visit the photo hide, which is where we're about to check out, it's a new photo hide, or if you're a family and you want to visit the kids club, which Malia will be visiting later, it ticks all of those boxes. And they also have a very beautiful star bed, which we have not stayed in before, so we can't wait to check that out. All of those things we're going to be featuring in this video, as well as showing you some of the Samburu wildlife and why it's different to other places within Kenya.
So a little bit hot, but at the end we do have the AC.
It's a slightly different entrance.
Yeah.
So right now we are walking underground down a long, kind of cool corridor to go and check out the photo hide here at Larsens camp. Kind of feels like I'm walking down a secret tunnel trying to escape.
Alright, so welcome to the photo hide. Let's give you guys a quick tour. We have coffee tea station over here, actually a fridge with some beverages that you can help yourself.
Any beer?
Yes, there is beer as well. You know,
You can come down here and have
spend
a
a long
party.
time in here, so you need a lot of stuff to keep you going. Beds, bunk beds, so you have 4, and then through there we have the actual view. We've got 2 sofas over here, and the windows where you can view wildlife. Right now we don't have anything, but Sakita, which is guest relations, tell us what you've seen so far in here.
So welcome again to Soroi Larsens camp photo hide. So this is our main area. We always have come here for shooting the elephants, all the special Samburu special 5, but the only thing missing currently are the giraffes.
So you haven't had giraffes come here yet?
Not yet. They just come close by, but they never.
But you saw lions, didn't you?
We saw them, the lions, like twice now. Now also the leopard, like one of our clients also have got a chance to see one.
I would love to see a leopard
Yeah.
in here, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
you
We're
just-
here for 2
If you
nights.
just live in here for the next couple of days, maybe.
Well,
Would be
the
like-
client that you said had been in here for 6 nights, and he saw it right on the last night, so that was a nice treat.
So it needs patience.
Yeah, you need patience, but something cool that we've seen, which was at the other in Lumo Conservancy, we've seen elephants, like a big family of elephants, was just so special because you get to actually get really, really close to them. And the only thing separating you from the animals is this window there, and they can't actually see you from the outside, which is quite cool. So you need to stay really, really quiet. If they don't get spooked, you can even open the window and then take photos. Right now, we have some birds. Who's your pet friend?
Ronnie.
Ronnie. This is this is Ronnie. Currently hanging upside down. He's cute. What do you think?
Very cute.
Yeah.
Welcome to the kids club.
Nice. Can you show us around? What do we have here?
So we have a game and some more games.
More games.
And we have stickers on here.
Yeah.
We have some art stuff.
Yeah.
We have a table. We
Snakes
have
and ladders.
Yeah, we have some snakes and ladders and giant Jenga and lots of stuff.
Jenga, tiny Jenga, and giant Jenga over there.
Actually, this is not tiny Jenga.
Normal Jenga.
No.
What is it?
It's another game with a number.
Oh, is it? So yeah, it's really cool that you have this little space for kids to come and play. But also they do other extra activities that you can do here with Sakita, like bow and arrow and bushwalks, and there's a whole list of things that you can do. We'll try and do a couple of them. But for now, what are we playing, Amalia?
This game.
Oh yeah? Ludo?
Ludo.
Okay, alright, let's play. Amalia, what's happening now?
We're playing giant Jenga.
Dangerous giant
Yes,
Jenga, you
dangerous.
said, yeah.
Because it's so big.
Yeah, it makes a lot of noise when that collapses, and you have to run out of the way.
So it doesn't fall on your
Yeah,
toes.
don't want to get crushed by a giant Jenga.
Pull it, pull it.
You think so?
Get out the way.
It's shaking, but it'll be somebody else's problem.
No. Look there. You have to
You have to
straighten
balance it, balance it.
Whoa.
Nice,
Mommy.
it just balanced out again.
it. Mommy, your turn.
I feel like I don't really have a choice now.
It's fair.
Am I allowed to take one of these or not?
Not top
What are
2.
Not top 2.
You can take it from the 3rd or below.
I'm sweating so much.
Tap it from this edge.
Up.
Tap it from this edge in this corner here. Swing it out.
I'm not sure it's normal to sweat so much during Jenga. Here, touch my hands.
Yeah, catch it.
I tried to put it on. Run! You have a story to tell us about last night.
Well, so first of all, we're being joined by a crocodile who really is interested in playing snakes and ladders with
Should we
us.
invite him over?
We should, because he has his family on the board here. But last night, actually, when we came for dinner, we actually saw a crocodile, and it was quite an unusual experience, wasn't it, Malia? What happened?
There was a crocodile, big crocodile, which was eating her father.
Which I've actually never seen a crocodile eat anything, let alone a massive snake. But it was a very cool experience. And let's see if we get to see something else.
That'll be cool.
guys, in case you needed any more proof of how close we are to wildlife here, there's literally a huge herd, a little bit small because of the other side of the river. There's a huge herd of elephants passing behind me now. I could hear them making a lot of noise when I was over there, and I just came down to see them, and they're just all passing through on the horizon there.
So we just came to have a quick look at the starbed, and we could hear the elephants trumpeting on the other side. They're coming towards the river, and we hope that they either cross the river or come to the river, because actually also right next to the starbed we have the watering hole. If they happen to go to the watering hole, that's gonna be even better. So
yeah, literally where we are now, this is that long corridor for the photo hide, and then there is the water hole. So these guys are here, just need to cross this river and come for a drink. Well, we're going to show you guys more of the starbed later, and why it's called the starbed, of course. But for now, we need to take you guys out to show you the kind of wildlife that you can expect to see if you come to Samburu National Reserve.
So apparently a lion has been spotted, and we are heading back where we came from, in fact, to hopefully see if we can find one.
We have a sighting, right?
You spotted him first.
Yeah, he's over in the distance. We're going to see, I don't know how close, but we're going to be able to get to him. It looks like he's just laid down. Well, we had an amazing game drive today. Managed to see a lioness. She seemed to be looking for something. It was either the rest of her pride or just for a snack, but it was really cool to see her anyway. As well as the giraffes and the Gravy's zebra, which I don't know if you could tell from the footage, that has much finer lines. It's a much rarer kind of zebra that you don't tend to get anywhere else in Kenya. A little bit more common up here in the north. We're back now, and it's time to show you guys where we are going to be spending the night tonight. Typically, if you're lucky enough to book one of the beautiful deluxe suites here at Larsens camp, you will have with it your own personal tower next to your room, where they can do dinners, they can do full setups up here. But for us tonight, this is going to be our bedroom. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Okay, so we're back in the top of the bird's nest where we were earlier, where we saw our friends the elephants drinking, but now it's set up as our bedroom. It's a beautiful space. The bed has been wheeled out under the stars because we're going to have a dry night tonight. Bed comes completely netted and with a glass roof, which you can't really see from here, but you can see the stars if there are some stars. We have about 180 degrees of view of Samburu National Reserve all the way around us, as well as the river earlier where we saw the elephants. We've seen them there twice now. They can do private dinner setups here for you, sundowners, or you can just come like us and sleep here if you are staying in the deluxe suite. We're not going to have dinner here, we're going to the restaurant and we'll come back to sleep only. Let's go and eat.
Bon appetit.
Thank you.
I today decided to have dessert. Basically just a cheese platter as a main and a glass of wine.
I'm eating properly.
You're eating properly, I'm not.
And I'm not drinking. Alright, Squish, are you settled in?
Yep.
Are you ready to do some stargazing?
Yep.
Alright, let's see if we can see anything on the camera up above. What do you reckon? Hold on, let me turn this light off.
I think you can only see the moon.
I can see the red light of the camera only.
The moon is on this side.
But yeah, we've got the moon over there. And you may not be able to see it, but there are plenty of... Hang on. Hello? There we go. We have a full night sky. Oh, is that a moth inside or outside? Oh, they're outside. That's fine. So that's it. I guess we will see you guys in the morning. Ready to sleep?
Yeah.
Alright, switch the torch off. Good night.
Good night.
Well, that was a beautiful evening in the star bed, and I would always recommend, if you're staying somewhere that has one of these star beds, try your best to spend a night there if you never have, because there's something very, very special about sleeping out under the stars, feeling so close to all of the wildlife around you. It's a very, very beautiful experience. So thank you, Soroi. But the fun is not over yet. We still have one more opportunity to get out on a game drive and see what action Samburu has to offer us. We also have a sundowner planned for this afternoon, so we're going to be taking you along for the ride, as well as after breakfast, full room tour, so you'll be able to see where we're staying here at Larsens camp in the family tent. There's a few different options here, but we're staying in the family tent, which is beautiful, huge, spacious tent, so stay tuned to see that. So I realized we've shown a lot of food that we're eating here, but not so much where we're eating it. There's two places that you eat here at Larsens camp, either here on the river deck or inside the restaurant, probably when the weather's a bit less favorable. But being here by the river, the amazing thing about it is you get a bit closer to the wildlife. We're joined this morning by two of these guys, two crocs, and a herd of elephants. Who needs to go out for a bush breakfast when the bush breakfast comes to you?
That's very true. Such a beautiful view.
It is. And actually I've just realized something. Right now we're officially the only guests here.
Oh yeah, there's no other table set.
No, so it's just us here at breakfast.
The
this morning.
beauty of the slow season.
It's true. Obviously even when we're out on the game drive, we managed to see some good things yesterday, but it's worth mentioning that right now the season is now going into the green season. With the rains, what that means is a lot of the wildlife disperses and can basically eat wherever it wants to eat. So it's a bit harder to see the animals, which is amazing for them, but less so for the viewing. So be mindful of that if you're coming between the months of sort of March and July there. Game viewing can be a little bit more tricky, but I mean, we proved yesterday that we still saw lions, giraffes, elephants,
so
like
elephants.
Saw plenty of things.
They're all coming to the edge now.
Maybe they're gonna come for a drink.
We can't show you around our tent because it's full of our junk. I outside we have a huge terrace. This is the bed for the mummy and daddy, but for our case it's for me and mummy. Here's a desk where mummy and daddy can do their work. Come check this out. We got all this big closet space and a cute picture of the bed. And this is the kids' room. In our case, this is where daddy sleeps. The thing about this room is it doesn't have one bathroom, it's 2 bathrooms. Something we never seen before. Every room at Larsens camp has its own butler hatch. This is where Mummy and Daddy have their coffee delivered in the morning.
So these Larsens family units are actually huge. When you first walk in, it doesn't look that big because you just see the master bedroom area, but it just keeps on going. So you've got a double bed at the front, twin beds at the back, 2 separate bathrooms, 4 sinks, 2 sofa areas. It's huge and it's great for families. They have 2 of these units and then they have a couple of triple tents as well. So typically if you were a family like us with just 1 child, you'd be able to just have a double and a single bed in a room. But if you're a bigger family, they have these basically 2-bedroom units, which are really, really beautiful. Also, let us know, how did Malia do with her room tour? Let us know in the comments. We really enjoy having her do these little segments in the videos when she feels like it. So show her some love down below if you enjoyed her room tour and if you want to see more of Malia. Madam, those are my snacks. Are these specifically your snacks?
No.
Or am I allowed to eat these?
You're
as well?
allowed to eat some.
Okay, give me a handful of everything.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna give you some of everything.
Thank you so much.
Wait.
No, that's enough. I need to fit it in my mouth.
Okay.
Alright guys, so it's not very often when you come for a sundowner you actually get someone literally cooking your snacks for you in the bush. We've got sweet corn, nuts, popcorn, beef samosas, the best.
Hey.
Cassava, potatoes, right?
Potatoes, yeah. Fish fingers,
Fish fingers
chicken,
and chicken. Like, we're not gonna need dinner tonight.
That's true.
And crisps.
Yeah, Malia's
crisps.
favorite, obviously. Yeah.
Spicy.
How does that taste? Spicy? Awesome.